Stakeholders in Nigerian transport sector converge in Lagos for the annual Global Transport Policy (GTP) multimodal roundtable theme transforming Nigeria's transport system, integrating solutions for safety, efficiency and sustainability. The event brought together policymakers, transport experts, industry leaders, and key stakeholders to discuss innovative strategies aimed at improving the nation's transportation network.
Because the fact everybody knows about transport is going to availability, whether at the local or international. So if we don't get transportation right, we get economy right. So there's an agency, a concern for the transportation system. So we need to integrate this. So the topic here is talking about multimodal transportation, journey options and activities. So it's perfect. I listen to what people say. For instance, how do you leave trucks on top of bridges, hanging bridges, and the trucks are supposed not to be static. So you keep the.
The gathering also featured keynote presentations, panel discussions, and awards recognizing outstanding contribution to the development of the transport sector.
When you are listening to our contributions, some are open-ended. You have to mix it, you have to close it. When you are talking about breakdown of vehicles on the highways, there must be a solution. If you travel in developed countries and your vehicle breaks down, you have a number to call. One, you must register with some of these automobile associations. And anywhere in these developed countries where your vehicle breaks down, you call that number under 15 minutes.
Representing the Lagos State Governor, the Managing Director of the Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority (LAMATA), Mrs. Abimbola Akinajo, delivered a keynote address highlighting the significant stride made by the Lagos State government in transforming the transportation system. He noted that substantial investments have been made in road infrastructure, rail transportation, water transportation, and other mobility solutions to improve connectivity, safety, and efficiency across the state.
Experts have long warned that fragmented logistics keep Nigeria's distribution costs at between 20 and 30% of goods value, against a global benchmark of 8 to 11%. Only 60% of Nigerian communities have access to basic roads. These are not statistics to cite and move on from. They represent lost livelihoods, suppressed growth, and unrealized potential on a national scale.
Akinajo reaffirmed the government's commitment to further enhancing transport network through sustainable and integrated transport policies that will meet the growing demands of residents and businesses. Earlier, his opening remarks, the chairman and chief consultant of global transport policy, Honorable Dr. Olusegun Musa, emphasized the importance of collaboration among government agencies, private sector operators, and transport professionals in building a safer and more efficient transport system for Nigeria.
The something, seamless mobility, driving economic growth through integrated transport system. Our consistently say that cargo cannot move by rail to terminal. Cargo can move by rail to terminals, then be distributed by system, by truck, or connected to airport and seaport. And perhaps you also agree with me, in the past, maybe in the 80s, in the 90s, we do see the rail that will move from Sokoto, from coast to coast, from Abia, everywhere, and terminate at the door in Lagos. The truck that will distribute will be waiting at the door, immediately the train lines at the terminals. The vehicle, the haulage that will do the local distribution for local consumption and sales will connect and collect their own goods.
The chairman of the occasion, Air Commander retired Ademola Onitiju, also spoke extensively on the role of global transport policy in shaping discussions and advancing practical solutions to the challenge facing the transport sectors.
Poor multimodal transport management will result in congestion, which causes billions lost in productivity. Fragmented systems create inefficiencies in environmental state. Also, lack of integration limits accessibility for millions, especially on the underserved areas.
The focus when we're talking about the challenges, irrespective of the multimodal transportation system, there's no connectivity. So we are looking at the use of multimodal integrated transportation system. That means all the transportation system must be joined together. As of today, except from the Abuja Central Business District to the airport, no airport has a link, rail link to the state of the airport. Just talk about the number two, what we experience with intermodal transportation system.
A lot of silos, a lot of fragmentation, and it is necessary for us to have a full integration through multimodality. It is important because one of the challenges we have in cargo movement is that challenge of fragmentation, which
Delivering a key presentation, Dr. Buboye Oyeyemi, President and Chairman of Council, Chartered Institute of Logistics and Transport, stressed the need for innovation, effective policy, implementation, and sustainable transport practice to drive economic growth and national development.
I remember during one of our teachings there, at the peak period in UK, the movement of passengers is 3 million per hour. The peak period is 3 million per hour. People don't go with their vehicles to work. They just walk 5-7 minutes to the nearest bus stations or rail station. From the bus station, you connect to the rail. With the rail, you get to the train station, you get to work. They are coming back the same day. So they are weekends with family. But here, if you don't have a vehicle, you are stranded.
The event climaxed with the presentation of awards to distinguished individuals and organizations whose contribution has significantly impacted the transport industry. The award recipients were organized for their dedication to advancing transportation development, safety, and sustainability in Nigeria and beyond. The annual GTP Multimodal Roundtable was held at the Marriott Hotel, GRA Ikeja, Lagos, and serve as a strategic platform for dialogue, knowledge sharing, and recognition of excellence within the transportation sector. Genga Oluyede, reporting for Dutch TV Africa, Lagos.